things that I will be disobedient to society. So at last, God heard his prayer.
You are wasting so much paper. Do you know how many sheets it takes to make a paper?
Fumi Lori initiated the first library on wheels in Nigeria. She led children through reading and fun sessions.
Right now, a lot of investment needs to be put into education and arts and culture and also books. The book industry is an industry that both the private, public sector, the government need to invest into, because imagine we have a lot of children here having to listen to book readings and having to listen and even imagine things that could affect their future. If we don't pay attention to this, then we're also saying that these children can be left, into what it is that we don't even know. Right now, we're seeing everywhere is looking like, things are not working, but we cannot even afford not to invest in the future now. And these are in children.
Okay, after everything, Princess Bakiba was very happy. No, somebody's already trying.
Today, I've seen a lot of children participate in the book reading. A lot of children have participated in the screening of a film around violence. A lot of children have gotten to know more things around an historical place like the Freedom Park. And even during the book reading, the type of questions we're asking the children and the way they were responding as if they were even the authors of these books, and I'm wondering, one of the things I explain to the children is, don't get excited so much about the books that other people write. When are you going to be an author? And many of them have taken pledges to say that things are happening, we have imagination, we can recreate, we can innovate. Let's all do this together and get books alive.
It looks like we have very few book and art festivals in Nigeria at the moment. What are your thoughts on that?
It's very alarming to have very few book and art festivals, because books are recordings. They capture all the things around us. Books can come in as stories, they can come in as facts, they can come in as fictions and all whatnot. There are things that help to even reflect what we were in the past, what we're seeing in the future, and what it is that we're going to experience, as time goes on. Why shouldn't we have a lot? In fact, a monthly book and art festival. It's not right at all that we're having it just few and scattered everywhere. It's something to happen over and over all year round.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to see me too. Say same here too.
Some movie stars love to spend time with children to encourage them to read and follow their dreams. That's what we were reminded of when Stephanie Okereke-Linus, one of Nollywood's most prominent stars, appeared at the festival to mingle with the young ones.
Today is all about books and books and books, and I want to encourage you kids to read and read and read. It's very important to read anything you can, books, magazines, journals, anything that you can read, because the more you acquire knowledge, the better for you. I want you to discover your talent and focus on it, and I want to encourage you to be determined. Don't get carried away with anything. Don't go and do, because my friend is doing this one. Find out what comes to you naturally. That thing that when they wake you up, you can do. Find out the things that you like. Do not be afraid to ask questions. And I want you guys to also be innovative at this age. When they say this thing is like this, can we try it like this? Maybe if I try it like this, it will work. Things like that, And also when you read, you get transported to other people's world. You can be in Nigeria now and be reading something that's happening in London and you think that you're there already, but you know all these things. Or you can be here in the south and you're reading things happening in the north, So I want to encourage you to read more books and to get education first, because God said your talent will make a way for you. So if you discover your talent and you know how to do it very well, everybody will come and look for you. Say, who is that girl? Who is that boy? I need that boy because he's so talented. I need that girl because she's awesome. She knows her job. And before you know it, you start making all the monies and you start influencing people and you start contributing to your society. Okay? I want to encourage you to love one another. I like all this playing. And be your brother's keeper, because that's why we are on this earth.
The children did not miss the opportunity to ask the Nollywood star some questions.
Okay, huh?
I want to know when you started acting.
I started acting. Well, it depends on professionally, but not professionally. I started acting in school. I used to be in school drama, like you people now doing all those school things. I did all of that, and then I started acting in 1997 officially when I entered the movies. Was when I finished secondary school. I was able to get a role, and then I started acting.
Well, I enjoyed myself mostly when we saw the goose and the ducks. We saw the local duck, and we saw statues of past presidents and governors and some prime ministers. We finished a story called The King of the Streets. It's about a girl who her family was poor, so the only thing she had in her house was rats, mice, lizards, cockroaches and flies. So she said, what can I do to get more money? So she started buying. At first she sold sweets. Then she sold sachets of pure water, and she earned money from doing that. So the money she used it to eat, buy food, and her and her family, they enjoyed a better life.
Today was fun. We came here so our school can do a music presentation, and some people in my school can do a arts competition. I think other children should be here, not from just my school or Lagos, from all around Nigeria.